kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. Nifty move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love going to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
DC, Super 180. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
180. Average wall. What's that?
Gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shell.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Packers' 5-yard line.
Here we go. Attack.
Here's Goff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The kicker on.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Come on, set, ready.
They go bootleg. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well. Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Striker, ready. 30, ready.
Again, it's Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Love now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a first and 10. And Gibbs has it. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Now you want. Here we go. 180. Super.
Play action. It's gone. That is caught. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Anthony Ferguson, 56 yards. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Escapes the defender. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Do you break the ice a little bit? Like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey on the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Love looking to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to Dobbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going back to Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This 2nd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try and do this himself. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
The Packers will
Love throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they locked it really well.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he works free. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Now Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down.
To throw is Goff. To the left side, he finds to slow. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
We go tonight. 120.
Goff now looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead in the the final minute of the half. A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for two.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Tiger, Tiger. What's that?
They'll look to throw. That is into the end zone for two more as the lead moves up to 16. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun. Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing. Love. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
DC. Hard. Set. 180. Set.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, but most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's dropped just before the
20.
Goff now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
180. Ric Flair. Turbo.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Go
First down. First down and goal.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this. Game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they can't bring him down. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They go bootleg. Love. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love from the gun. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Love. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Packers first down.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it. And it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's enough.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
14.
Goff looking to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Lions 35, Packers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 62 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over first and 10.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Shell.
Goff now looking to throw. How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Calling a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ric Flair.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Play action this time with Love. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Lions' 16-yard line.
Now Love. And he rips that one incomplete there. Romeo Dobbs, his intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
13 yards on the
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Packers will
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now?
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. A toss out right to Gibbs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Hold on. 180.
Call. This is caught by Williams.
Ross pass. Complete to Jamison Williams. It's a gain of 7.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
180.
Goff. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 7-yard line.
180. What's up?
Now it's Goff. He's got the tight end Firkser right side complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Anthony Firkser, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for two.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 76. 76. 76. What's that?
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Lions 41, Packers 29.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Love. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Christian.
Back-to-back
Watson.
incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
36.
Time definitely of the essence now. Just under a minute to play, and here we go. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays.
And he'll get in, although there is a flag down. But if it's offsides, this is going to stand.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Tonight.
Now Goff. He's got Ferguson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Goff now to throw. A short one pulled in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Ferguson. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Value 3. Value 3. Not. 180. What's that?
Back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, we were prepping for